Hello everyone, and welcome to another repeat for the weekly weapon challenge. This time the weapon is Medical Malpractice, which was first available back at the start of April. In order to get this weapon you need to deal 150 critical hits to enemies in survival mode. That's it, just keep shooting enemies in that for an hour or so in survival, and you'll eventually get there. I started to do this, but quickly grew bored after realising that it was going to take me a while to get it done. Just to cover a weapon that was already covered months back. For the sake of helping out anyone who does want to get this weapon, my advice would be to craft a level 1 pistol in order to deal low amounts of damage to enemies whilst building up your crit bar. Stick around low level areas such as the forest region, heading to any areas with multiple enemies, and just keep shooting them in that. Perks such as Critical Savvy, 4-Leaf Clover and Grim Reaper's Sprint will also help you out, so equip them if you've got them. Once you do get the weapon, you'll have access to a good VATS-based pistol, which is a perfectly acceptable weapon. If you always rely on VATS and are playing a pistol build, then you should get this gun. Otherwise, it's really a case of if you want to jump into survival mode and grind this out. For me, it was a case of not wanting to do it right now. If it had been a new weapon, then I would have done it no matter what was required. But for a weapon that came out months back, there just isn't the same need there. The relevant information on the weapon already exists, and that's what I need to convey to all of you. Because we keep getting repeat weapons, I think it's time to discuss with all of you what you think about this all. I've heard some people saying that they're happy to have a chance to earn weapons they didn't get first time around. This was especially prevalent last week when the Unstoppable Monster came back. Plenty of others are annoyed that they're not getting any new weapons, just repeats of guns they got before and likely turned into script after finding something better. For me personally, I'm more in the second camp. I'm not going to lie here either, a large part of my annoyance with the repeat weapons is that the weekly weapon guides I made in the past were great for the channel. They brought in lots of new people, gave helpful information to the community, and gave me a video each week which would reliably perform well. Due to this, I understand that my opinion on this whole situation might not be fair, so instead I'm leaving it to you, the Fallout 76 community, to vote on whether or not repeat weapons are a good idea. I've left a poll in the card section of the video, found by clicking the letter I in the top right of the screen, in which you can leave a vote telling me your opinion. Is this good, bad, or are you not fussed either way? I want to know how the player base at large feels about this. There is one thing I'd like to see change regardless with some of these older weapons though, and that's the challenges. 150 critical hits is a boring challenge with no imagination behind it. The later weekly weapons at least had a variety of small challenges which were appropriately themed for the weapon. If the challenges for this weapon had been changed to something like craft 10 stimpaks, land 15 critical hits, and revive another player, that would have been a challenge I enjoyed much more. It fits with the theme of a weapon without creating a boring grind, which most of the early survival weapons had attached to them. It's why I was never interested in getting the earliest survival weapons. Anyway, as you can tell, this was a bit of a different video on the subject, and I'm not sure if there will be another weekly weapon guide anytime soon. If repeat weapons that I've got show up, I'll just be posting the videos I previously made to the community tab or my Discord server. I really hope Bethesda decides to add some new weapons to the list sometime soon, because survival mode really needs something to get players to try it out. Which is in fact a video I've got releasing tomorrow, so if you want to see that, make sure you're subscribed and have clicked the notification bell. Alternately, you can always just join my Discord server where I post announcements whenever I post a new video. That's all from me for now though. Thanks for watching. Sarge out.